Hello everyone and welcome to a video where apologies about the air conditioning. I just shut it off, so it should be not noisy in just a minute here. But I'm very excited, not only to just test out this brand, but you know, I've had this stuff for quite a while now. If you all remember when I hauled this, it's probably at least a month ago, but I've kept it in this little cat bag. So I don't even remember what I bought from the brand. I know I didn't buy everything, but I got a smattering of products. I just, you know, a lot of it either, it just didn't catch my eye, strike my fancy, I don't know, or just didn't look right for me, but I did get a bunch of stuff to try out. We have, oh, did I say it's the Undone Beauty brand. We've got a lip to cheek palette. I have got a water highlighter, very reminiscent to me, the packaging and everything of e.l.f. You can get this at Target. You can also get it at Ulta. We have a stamper liquid liner, that's cool. I've got one of their mascaras, an under-over powder, and then also matte foundation and a lip gloss, Big Papa gloss. So essentially, if you're unfamiliar with the Undone Beauty brand, they're just supposed to be like a minimalist kind of a beauty thing. Affordable, clean, vegan, cruelty-free, so all good things. I don't know, I mean, you know, they say affordable. It's pretty typical drugstore price. You know, when I think affordable, I think of like Wet n Wild or e.l.f. These prices are much more in, you know, the Maybelline, Revlon type of a range. I don't think any of this was under $10. So it was more in like the $14 to $15 range per product. So, I mean, affordable is gonna be different to everybody, but I am gonna be testing this stuff out. I am certainly, I mean, I'm curious to see how all of it works. But, you know, with some things like this foundation, if you guys want to see like an actual weekly wear on it, I can certainly do that. But to begin, this is kind of a cool, different kind of a product. I guess I don't know of any product like this. It apparently wants to chip off all of my nail polish. There we go, but this is the over-under powder. I have the shade 510 Light, but this is supposed to be a primer and setting powder in one, so it's supposed to help to control your oils. It's $12 and it only comes in 3 different shades because it's supposed to be semi-translucent. I would assume semi, just because otherwise then why would you need to make multiple shades? But I'm just gonna go in with a big fluffy brush here. It feels very nice and smooth. I don't know that it needs any clarification, but I have nothing on my face at the moment. But I'm just gonna put down the powder. It does kind of look like it took away the shine. Sometimes it's hard. It's like, is it placebo? Is it just because I just put the powder on that I think that? It's possible, but I've certainly tried the powder under foundation trick before, and I don't feel like I remember it did too much for me, but I don't think I've ever heard of using a powder strictly as a primer. So we'll see. It's also one of those things where we can't have an independent variable here when I'm testing out multiple products, so it'll be hard for me to say if it was the powder that did anything awesome or if it was this tint, this matte tint, Unfoundation matte tint. But regardless, next we will try this out. This comes in 14 different shades, and from what I remember, oh, does this need to be shaken? Interesting. Very hard for me to pick out my shade, or a shade that I thought might work well for me at Target. They all seemed very similar from shade to shade in each category. Ooh, that definitely smells like tea tree oil, which is in this in order to combat blemishes. So there we go. But this was 14 bucks, and it does have good reviews online so far anyways. So let's see how she does. And keep our fingers crossed that I got kind of a decent shade. This is the shade 425 Cream Light. Dang, not bad. I'm gonna try and get a little more coverage and also further blend it out, but with a brush it seems to work quite nicely. They do say you can use a sponge, a brush, or your fingers with this, and then it's supposed to give light coverage, natural matte looking glow because it's got coconut oil extract in it as well as that tea tree oil, so it's not too drying for the skin. At least I assume that's why that's in there, to kind of combat the tea tree oil. But overall, I mean, considering this is supposed to be a light foundation, it actually covered up my blemishes really quite nicely. I thought for sure I was gonna be tempted to wear a concealer today, but I don't think I'm gonna be tempted to. Took away redness, evened things out, looks good. I am pretty pleased. Now we will set it with the powder. Boom. Clearly you can still see some blemishes peeking through and whatnot, but I'm pleased. So next, let's do my cheeks. I'm going with this water highlighter, which I think might have been the least expensive product. This was $10. This is supposed to be ultra blendable and buildable. It's got coconut water in it. It's just supposed to be delightful, unlike all of the other blingy highlights with glitter. I don't know, that's what they say on their website. But here it is. It looks kind of sparkly to me. I don't know, maybe that'll change once I get it on the skin. Ooh, it does kind of feel like water. Ooh, there's glitter in there. What are they talking about? Will the camera pick it up? Always questionable. But there you go. There's what that looks like. Now let's see if it goes on top of matte powder type products well. They said it's super blendable, and I make the assumption that since this is all the same brand, it should all work together. Is that a bad assumption? Maybe. Looks like it worked though. When I get zoomed in, maybe you can see a little bit better. Just tapping this in, and it's really not requiring me to blend much at all. Certainly got a rose tint to it. I don't know. I don't think it's the most natural looking highlight I've ever seen. In all the explanations of it, I feel like they make it sound like it's gonna be really natural, but since there's that little bit of glitter in there, I don't know. My skin doesn't naturally produce glitter, but maybe I'm just one of the unlucky ones, yeah? Now we can go ahead and try out the lip to cheek. Once again, trying to mess up my nail polish. But this is supposed to have 3 different formulas in here. There are quite a few of these blushes. The shades, let's see, there are 8 shades it looks like. I got the shade 315 Bubble, but there's a sheer, medium, and opaque intensity in here. Sheer is for lips and dewy touches. Medium is for lips and cheeks, and opaque is for lips, liner, and long-lasting blush. So let's see. Sheer. That doesn't look sheer to me. Oh, maybe it is in comparison. Whew. Hoo-wee! That is bright. Okay, let's see. Oh my. Yes, I mean, it's very pretty. But I think I'm gonna be sticking with the, oh my. Yeah, oh, I'm so glad I swatched this on my hand first. I might have gone into clown territory on my face. But, I mean, it's a very pretty color, don't get me wrong. But there's the sheer medium opaque. In real life anyways, I think you can definitely tell them apart. Not like immensely, but there is a difference. So let's see, I don't know. I'll use the opaque one on my lips real quick. Ooh, I don't know that this is my color. It's a little Barbie pink for me, at least on my lips. But we'll be putting gloss over the top of it, so we should be okay. Then I'm gonna go in with the sheer and try this out on my cheeks. Oh, thank God this blends well. This is powerful. And I feel like a lot of the shades that I saw at Target were quite powerful. So, I mean, I guess medium and deeper skin colors rejoice on that one. But if you have super pale skin or anything, they're gonna be impactful. I mean, hey, you might like that. I personally would like this to be a little bit sheerer, but that's just me. It does blend very nicely. It's pretty intense. I think there were only a couple shades that were like a bit lighter than this, like a peachy one, but I have a peachy cream highlight, so I wanted to try a shade that I didn't have. That's a lot of color. Okay, well, let's go in with this gloss before I do my eyes. Maybe that'll help me feel better about my lip color at the moment. I mean, if nothing else, I can wipe this off. But Undone Beauty really wants to undo my nail polish. My goodness. Did I say I got the watercolor rose shade in this gloss? There are 5 shades of this. It is $10. Comes with a jumbo wand. Oh my god. Smells like a Jolly Rancher. But they say it's gonna be lightweight, never sticky. I just don't know that I want that color on my lips. I might just, might do a take 2. Oh, that is intoxicating. I'm gonna wanna be licking this off my lips. It really does just smell like candy. Without the cheek and lip tint underneath it though, I don't feel like this is giving much, if any, color payoff. I mean, for me, I don't really care about that most days because I have a decent enough pigment to my lips as it is, but god no, it looks like it would give a pinky glow because it's pink, but look at that. That just looks clear. Crystal clear. Again, not the end of the world for me, but it has cloudberry seed extract in it. Cloudberry? That's a berry? That's amazing. All right, anywho, so I just went ahead and put on my brows. They do have a brow pencil and gel, maybe, if I'm remembering correctly, but I think I didn't get them because it's one of those things where brow products are all fairly similar, and my total was already close enough to $100 that I was like, let me just buy some essentials. We can revisit that if need be. So, instant liner. 3 shades of it. I got the chocolate brown shade. Well, dark chocolate, which I assume is brown. But this is supposed to be unique, maybe in that it's wet. Do you guys see the droplets? What is that from? You sweaty buddy? I mean, I get it, it's summer, me too. But this is $12 and you can do a thin, thick, or stamp with this, depending on how you use it. It's a felt tip. It says it's smudge proof. I mean, they don't really say exactly how to use it, and there's no like clicker. So I just think it's so strange that it's so exposed. You would think the felt would dry up like that. I also don't really, I mean, I get how to use it as a stamp, but I don't understand how you could make it a thin or a thick. Wow. Impressive. Okay, did you just need to warm up, buddy? It just looks all oily and weird. Oh, it's so wet. Oh, okay, so when I pushed it on its side, it's just all separated. Like, I don't understand how you're supposed to make any kind of a nice wing or anything with that.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Do I even continue trying with this? What a weird product. I don't know, you guys. This might be like an ultra instant pass from me. But do you see that? It's just all oily and liquidy and separated. And I don't really know how to fix it because there's not like any kind of a mechanism or anything in here to click or shake or anything. Oh. Oh man, you guys. Somehow I'm getting really good pigment right there where I really don't want it. I don't know. This has really good reviews online. Maybe I'm just an absolute idiot. In their little video, they make it look so opaque and easy. What have I done wrong? I'm so confused and also determined. But like they have it going on like almost black looking. How? When I'm just getting oily nonsense. What am I doing wrong? I mean, I know I'm not the best at liner, but like I feel like I can usually get it to look pretty good. I don't know, my friends. Maybe I just need to stop while I'm ahead. But do you see? It just looks oily. I want it to look dark and chocolatey. I mean, that being said, looks like once it dries down, it's not rubbing off. I must be missing something. Well, anyhow, let's go in with mascara. This is the INDIELASH mascara. It is $10, comes in 3 different shades. I got very dark black because that's how I like my mascara. Claims that it's gonna look natural, give length and volume. Got this unique looking brush. Looks kind of amoeba-like to me. Nothing wrong with that. So let's see. God, that eyeliner looks bad. A very wet formula. We're making a mess. Ah! Also very stabby bristles. My friends, I feel like I was excited about these products and then we got to the eyes and now I'm just kind of like it's such a weird formula. Like when I think of length and volume, this is not the look that I imagine. Mascara was almost like sticky. Kind of felt like I was putting glue through my lashes. And I mean, they don't look awful, but I made a mess and it's not my favorite. But there you have it, my friends. I'm the most excited about probably the powder and foundation. I mean, we'll see how everything ends up wearing, but I think those are the things I enjoyed the most so far. I mean, the lip gloss as well. It smells delicious and it looks nice and it feels nice, but I think the powder and foundation I'm most excited for. I'm kind of dreading this mascara. I hope it doesn't flake or anything, but we'll see. Time will tell. So yeah, I'm gonna go and clean up my hand, my very soiled hand, live my life, and I will see you guys at the end of the night. Give you an update on how everything wore. See you then. Ready? Ding! Hello everyone, good evening. It's not the end of the night here, but I think I can pretty much give you my thoughts. I have had this stuff on for, it's either been 6.5 or 7 hours. I don't remember the exact time amount, but that being said, this lip gloss is still on and still going strong. I am very impressed with that. It has been hydrating and comfy, not sticky, feels plush. I really like it. The eye products, I mean, from the very start, were garbage in my eyes. On my eyes, to me. Okay, well, now granted, the eyeliner is technically still on and everything, and it doesn't look like it's smudged, but like application was not, I don't know. Please tell me if I did something incorrect, because like I said, in their little application video, it looks great. Just for whatever reason could not get that same magic on my skin. The mascara, while it has been okay, I guess, in terms of wear, you can see it has flaked off and smudged more on my lower lash line, and every now and then it has flaked off like actually into my eye. Somehow it has surpassed just going onto my cheek and has taken a bit of a left turn and gone straight into my eyeball, which has been highly unpleasant. So the mascara is really not my jam either. I think, you know, the cheek product is still going so strong. So is the highlight. So I mean, in terms of the highlight, if you don't mind glitter, you might like this. I don't know. Something about it looks a little bit like kids makeup to me, but the cheek product, if you like a stronger blush look, this might be up your alley. I'm certainly curious to keep testing it, like on days when I don't wear foundation. It might look a little bit more natural that way on my skin, but I mean, lasting power is phenomenal. I'm sure you can hear my AC pumping. It is hot here, so I have had bouts of sweatiness and whatnot today. And that being said, I think the foundation and whatnot looks pretty good. It's a little iffy. It's starting to wipe off now that my oils are like really coming through. So I do think it would fare better with a primer or something maybe underneath it. I'm curious to test it out more. Definitely, as I said, let me know if you want to see a full weekly wear where I test it out with different primers and that sort of a thing, so that I can give you like a really good in-depth review. But overall, it has been comfy. It's starting to feel noticeable now that my oils are coming through, but overall, I don't hate it. I just, you know, it's the wipe offiness is not great. The powder, I can certainly see myself trying it more in the future. I don't know that I'll ever use it as a primer again, but as a setting powder, why not? I think it looked fine. As I said, I think in the beginning, I love the fact that this stuff is vegan and cruelty-free and all of that, but I just don't like it that they kind of not even kind of, they advertise themselves as an affordable brand, and I just... Granted, more affordable than like products you would buy at Sephora, you know, Too Faced or NARS or something. But I don't know, am I the only one in thinking that? Like when I think affordable, I don't think Revlon and Maybelline. Like I think of them as doable, but when I think of affordable, I think of Elf and Wet n Wild type prices. I don't know, let me know. Maybe I'm just completely off base with that, but I still hope that this was a good review for you guys. As I said, I'm just cutting it a little short. I recently got my first dose. Yeah, you catch me here. I'm just not feeling great, so I think it's in my best interest to take my makeup off and go lie down in bed. But I still hope this was enjoyable for you guys to see the products in action on my face and see how they lasted for a chunk of a day. As I've said a million times, please let me know if you want to see that foundation fully reviewed in a weekly wear, or if you're good, I can move on to other products. Please let me know. I love your feedback. You can also let me know if you have tried out any of these products from Undone Beauty and how did you feel about them? Same, different as me, etc. Let me know things down below. You can also let me know if you enjoyed the video, found it helpful, whatever the case may be, by giving it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tippity tap that notification bell down below and become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye.